Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm making this video to talk about people coming to my channel that support the JOS, and they want to make stupid, they want to make stupid claims on my channel. Like, for instance, I had one person come on my channel just recently. He called himself Winged Wolf, which I kind of think is, a stupid name in itself, but only because, and this is what I said to him, and no one is a winged wolf, not until they escape this matrix, shedding their sheep clothing in the process. As long as we're here, we're stuck in the sheep mentality. We're sheep mentally, but at heart, we'll always be wolves in a sense. And but one doesn't become a true wolf until they become one mentally as well, in a sense. And I also typed in a sense when it comes to us being sheep on a mental level, because we're not actually sheep, but in a sense we think like them. So I think that name, winged wolf, anybody that calls himself a winged wolf, I mean, winged being representing spiritual freedom and all that, and to claim that you're free when you're obviously not, is kind of like, I think it's dumb. But anyways though, he said he typed a comment on one of my videos called he typed a comment saying in the end the truth will be out and many will want to join at the last second, but it will be too late for them. And I typed back, can you explain this? Can you explain how this will be? Not saying you're wrong, by the way, but I'm just curious to how this will be the case. And I get no reply back. I have quite a few people like this that come to my channel every now and then post shit like this comment, and when I ask them how this is the case, or fucking or how this will this will work out or whatever, they never reply back. They just kind of leave this little propaganda piece on my channel. I reply to them and I wait for a couple days until they message me back, until I delete the comment again. Because I'm not going to have somebody sit there and try to put propaganda on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel, on my videos. And so, I'm creating this video to call these people out. If you're a supporter of the JOS, I'm willing to have a debate with you. I'm willing to take this on Skype or on Discord, and you can record the conversation if you want. I'm willing to debate. So, and so far, I keep on seeing a repeating pattern with these JOS members, with these so-called. I mean, and then again, I do believe they're Satanists, but to me, all religion, religion period is a blight upon humanity. It's something that we don't need. Religion period is a spell, and I believe this spell has been pretty much pushed upon the human race, the human species, the moment we started evolving, the moment during our evolution from primitive ape to modern man. So we were adapted into religious beliefs during our stages of evolution. So by the time we did evolve fully into human beings, we were already in the Matrix. The Matrix was already one step or two steps ahead of us. This is the reason why humanity never truly makes it to a golden age, I believe. And we're always stopped before we get to a point of scientific advancement, technologically and spiritually / psychically, to the point where we can actually escape this matrix and colonize the universe, colonize the galaxy. This is the reason why I try to preach to if anybody wants to contact any real aliens, any real beings that would actually help us, they need to contact such beings outside this matrix. But first, you have to realize that you're trapped in a matrix. I mean, you have to realize it to some extent, and to a big enough extent to where you can actually contact the right beings. Because if you don't, then no real change is it's not gonna make a difference. No real change will happen in your life, or let alone on this planet, because you'll just contact beings that are tied into this matrix as well, or you'll contact thought forms or some shit. It's really hard to pinpoint. I mean, I don't want to say it's really hard, but fucking it takes some skill to pinpoint, to dial into the right phone number, so to speak, you know, to get on the right frequency and get in touch with you know, legit beings, whether they're extraterrestrials or I don't want to say terrestrial, but you know, the beings out there that aren't bound to this matrix like we are, that aren't bound to any matrix. And I would say, you know, it's probably safer yet to contact aliens out there that fucking that you know, been through this same shit as us. But and I'm sure they're out there. I mean, this infinite, I mean, the consciousness, you know, it's infinite, and it ties into all life forms. You know, any and all possibilities exist in another universe, and one can get on that frequency and actually tune in to, you know, into these universes, you know, and merge it in with your own. But anyways, though, going on, I also wanted to talk about, like, you know, I stumbled upon a video of you know, somebody, like, you know, some video exposing the Joy Satan or some shit, like, and you know, people make these videos all the time, like, almost every video on the net, or every, you know, source on the net that fucking, you know, that tries to attack the Joy Satan, that they never ever do a good job at it. They fucking they make fucking, like, you know, it's, hold on, like, they make claims, like, you know, they'll call, like for example, they'll call Maxine a child rapist or some shit, but they'll never fucking ever bring any evidence up to the table, you know, to say that this is the case. Like, show us some sources, show us something we can work with. Like, has she ever been involved with the police? Is there anything in the newspapers about her? I'm talking about that kind of evidence. I mean, you know, I mean, it kind of sounds silly. It probably sounds silly right now, but, you know, I'm bringing up examples, you know, and each time I see, you know, people on YouTube and shit like that, they make a video about the Joy Satan, saying how it's bad, or, like, you know, they're worshiping false gods, or they try to say, like, this one specific video I'm trying to find right now, tries to say that the RTRs, that the reverse Torah rituals that the Joy Satan does are actually programmed, or, you know, made to give Maxine, you know, power, to, like, she's an energy vampire of some sort and shit, and she, like, siphons the energy off of these RTRs, which I kind of find, you know, ridiculous. I mean, I have my own theory on the RTRs, and if anybody cares to check it out, you can find you know, my you know, just type in RTR on the search bar in my channel, and I'll talk about these RTRs and what I think they're really for. I really think that these RTRs are nothing more than you know, a ploy. I don't want to say a ploy, but like, you know, something there to give you the illusion that you're actually, you know, making a difference when you're really not making a difference. They want their members to feel like they're fucking, you know, that there's actually a war going on, and when there isn't. The only war that's really going on is the war between these aliens and humanity. There is no good aliens that get involved in human affairs. None that are actually powerful enough to help us anyways. And but they're out there in the universe, but they're not aware of humanity's existence, and they never have been. And so, you know, but anyways, though, this video talks about how Maxine created the RTRs to siphon energy, you know, from the members of the JOS and all that. And but yet this guy making this video, he gives out no real evidence, no real fucking, he doesn't give you anything that you can work with and say, maybe she is doing that. Like, he just makes one big fat claim without basing it off of anything, without no evidence or nothing. Just one big, you know, useless claim. It's you know, and you see this kind of fucking shit. You see this shit with fucking I'm gonna say quote unquote anti-JOSers all the time, and you see the same shit with other you know, conspiracy theorists. Like, you know, for example, like, you know, how many fake videos have we seen on YouTube that show reptilians, that you know, supposedly show, you know, people having eye slits, like, you know, celebrities and all that, And when you fucking actually, you know, go to the real video of the interview taking place with the celebrity, you see nothing at all. So you know most of these videos are doctored, and some and a lot of them look so bad you can tell right off the bat. You don't even have to double check with the interview, you know, with the real interview, with the real video, you know, taking place with these celebrities. And so the question is, why do these people do that? Well, I think most of these people doctor these videos just for the sole fact to discredit the truther community, to discredit those that, you know, those that walk on the truther path, to discredit conspiracy theorists, those that are serious and all that. It's no wonder that nobody ever really listens to us, or you know, everybody, you know, thinks conspiracy theorists are stupid and, you know, not critical thinkers, etc., etc. Well, it's because of people like this that are deliberately spreading disinfo to the masses, and you know, in the process, it's making conspiracy theorists as a whole look stupid, and as if, you know, as if they're not, you know, people to be taken serious. And they do the same shit with the JOS. You see, I mean, you know, the Joy of Satan, it's just another program among Christianity and many other programs that are a part of this matrix. That you know, that it's just, you know, it's another roadblock to keep people from leaving this matrix and shit. But you know, the Joy of Satan is one of the more clever roadblocks. But still, you know, I mean, if one is a critical thinker and is able to really think for themselves, they can see through fucking the shit that the JOS fucking tries to push. But unfortunately, in my case, I wasn't one such person. I mean, I was able to critically think, and you know, I had the brains. I saw past a lot of their shit, and it made me question the JOS. Like, maybe this isn't, you know, maybe they're not legit after all, you know. But what I lacked was heart, because I saw these red flags. I didn't have the heart to accept these red flags for what they really were, red flags, because I didn't want to come face to face with the fact that I'm alone, that there is no good God's guiding me or watching over me. And I didn't want to come face to face with that, and even right now, thinking about it kind of bothers me. But yeah, I mean, hopefully people will watch this video and see what I'm talking about, and like, you know, how these people, how these alien human hosts and all that, they make these videos, you know, and it's just not with the JOS. It's with other, you know, conspiracy theories as well, and, you know, reptilian shape-shifting videos and all that. I mean, I offer some fucking real shape-shifting videos on my channel, and you know, and if you want to check out a real shape-shifting channel, like, you know, a channel that, you know, of a person that, you know, actually posts legit shape-shifting videos, check out Richard Bruce's channel, you know. And but the only flip side to that is that he's a hardcore Christian. He promotes a lot of Christian garbage. He's always preaching and shit like that. But for somebody that has the brains and the heart to see past that fucking bullshit for what it really is, bullshit. I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a deal for you. And but you know, you won't be disappointed with, you know, with the shape-shifting videos this guy has to offer, because he offers some pretty damn good fucking I'm gonna say it's proof. You know, you could clearly see the aliens in his videos and all that, hosting human bodies. You can clearly see them. And the ones I really recommend checking out is the Keanu Reeves one. You know, Keanu, his first name is Keanu. The last three letters of his name, magic number 3, is Anu. Anu, you know, the god Anu. So, you know, he has that Anunnaki reference right there in his name, you know, and showing that he's not a human being, not on a metaphysical level anyways. Well, that, you know, that it's one red flag to show that he's not a human being. But if anybody checks out, you know, his shape-shifting videos of Keanu Reeves, then you will know for a fact that fucking Keanu Reeves isn't a human being. He looks like one, he may talk like one, but on a soul level, on a metaphysical level, he isn't one.